Brian here with HelpSellMyRV.com out of Louisville, Kentucky, where all RVs and horse trailers are for sale by owner in the Louisville, Kentucky area. I'm actually in New Albany, Indiana. It's about 15 minutes north of downtown Louisville to do a walk around on this beautiful 2004 Sundowner Sunlite 727 8010 Southwest Series Sierra 3-horse trailer. It's pretty much fully loaded. It has the obviously the full chrome package on the outside. It does have the 13,500 BTU ducted AC unit on top. It does have a 6-gallon water heater, full shower, 10-foot short wall with full living quarters, has all the bells and whistles and a queen bed. Let's go ahead. I'll start around the back here. I don't usually do horse trailers. I've done probably a handful of them, and I've been lucky because they've all been really nice. Yeah, okay, we'll start in the back here. Obviously, it's got a tack area, collapsible tack room here, a swing out saddle rack, all the hooks, bridle hooks, and hangers. Condition, I would say it's in excellent condition as far as overall for a 2004. There's a little dent on the door, and I'll show you that up in the front where the living quarters are. The owner apologized. He said he wished he would have washed it out. I told him, don't worry about it. I like it when they're like this. It shows that the owner's not hiding anything. Aluminum construction with the steel frame. So all this is all aluminum and padded. All the padding looks like it's in good condition. Again, it's just dirty. Just needs to be hosed out. Drop down windows. I'll show all that to you. Aluminum roof, and the roof was sealed. I know the technician actually has been maintaining this coach, this camper, this trailer. I know him really well. He's a master RV technician, and he's the one who's been taking care of the roof and all that. So I would definitely say this thing has been definitely well maintained. The tires were fairly recently put on. The tires only have 200 miles on them. I'll show that when we go outside. Escape door here. I'll open that up when we get outside. And that's the door into the living quarters. Lights. I think I'm getting all the features for the stall area. And yeah, all the padding looks like it's in great condition. It just needs to be hosed out. Before I go in the living quarters, let's finish up on the outside and show the stall area and the drop down windows, the generator prep area. Yeah, there's no kicks in the doors. I did one. It was a pretty bad kick in the door back a couple of years ago, but yeah, this seems to be in pretty good shape. For 2004, I would say it's in excellent condition. You got spotlights on the back. All the gear is not going with it. The owner said no, they're keeping all the gear. So this is just the trailer. Sundowner badging there on the back. Let's kind of show this off here while I'm talking about it. Yeah. Oh, it's been kept all its life inside here. This is a one owner trailer. The only reason why the owners are selling it, they're getting a smaller one. Drop down windows with slam latches. Gotta love them. Slam latch doors. Yeah. More storage for your gear, and this was an option. Generator prep. So you've got the wiring all here. You are prepped, and it's got the pull-out tray right there. If you want it, you got it. $30-gallon fuel cell. That was more than likely an option. The tires are they were manufactured. Here we go. I'm not sure if you can see it. The 47th week of 2021, but they only have 200 miles on them. They were taken on 3 trips since the tires were put on. These are the heavy duty tires for horse trailers. The hubs all greased and serviced by the technician that I know, Master RV Technician. And again, the roof was all sealed up. Kind of back up here, show off the condition. I don't know what size LP tanks those are. Those are bigger than 40 pounds that they put on big fifth wheels. I'd say they're probably 50, 60 pound LP tanks with the pull out tray. That was more than likely an option. Usually was on a RV. Water set up here, water hookups, cable hookups here. That's your water heater, 6 gallon water heater, gas and electric, refrigerator service panel. You have a 6 cubic foot gas electric refrigerator, which I'll show you when we get inside. 30 amp service. Power cord looks to be maybe 15 foot long. That's your typical power cord. Here's all your dump valves. Your holding tanks are going to be 32 gallon black tank, which is your toilet, 32 gallon gray tank, which is your sink and your shower, and you got a 40 gallon freshwater tank on this thing. I'm not sure what they're calling the window tinting. All right, you got that chrome package on the nose too. Yeah, and that definitely was an option. Electric jack, and this is your control box for your electric jacks. Powder coated frame, so you're not going to see any rust. Again, it's steel frame, but all aluminum construction on top. Brand new batteries. Yeah. Slam latch doors, they were a big deal back in 2004. I'm sure it was a big deal back in 2004. Let me straighten up my gimbal. Come on, gimbal. There we go. All your badging is in excellent condition, and the only reason why that's in such good condition is because this trailer has been extremely well maintained and stored inside, out of the weather. Sunlite 727 badging. Yeah. Oh yeah, this was definitely an option. I'm sure it was. I can't do it, I'm one-handed, but this pin pulls out and you could pull this tray out, and this is your spare tire, and it looks brand new. I had to double check. Yeah, this is nice. Oh, awning's new too, and that awning is going to be 14 foot ballpark. It's a manual awning. Everything's working as it should. This is the grab handle that's broken. Most of these get deteriorated, but since it's been stored inside, it hadn't like cracked and deteriorated. Usually these things crack up real bad because of UV and cold weather. And this is the only thing that I noticed. And the owner told me it was a gate out back that wasn't secured properly, and the wind came and just dented this up. This is an easy fix for me. Just get some aluminum plating and rivet it on. Easy stuff. Power outlets outside here. I'm going to try to show everything. Manual pull-out step right there. There's your furnace. It's probably going to be a 25,000 BTU furnace on this. Might be 30. And more outlets here. They got a ton of outlets. Oh, that's okay. So cable hookups there, 12 volt hookups. Yeah, 110 outlet there and 110 outlet there. Outside speakers, 2004. I'm not sure if those are working or not, but it does have your basic stereo package on this. The wheels, 16s, and the sizes on these are 235, 85, or 16s. You're good to go though. They're not dry rotted. As I said, they've only got 300 miles on them, maybe tops, and they're in excellent shape. Yeah, again, those drop down. And I think I got everything on the outside. Let's go inside. Man, these horse trailers are built like tanks. I wish RVs were built like this, fifth wheels and travel trailers. All right, we'll start up in the bedroom area. Queen bed, and it's still a pretty plush mattress. Pretty easy if you want to upgrade your mattress. Just pull it out and put a new one in. And all your cabinet, the drawer fronts are all solid wood. These are solid oak drawer fronts and cabinet fronts. Looks like they got day-night shades, and they're in excellent shape for original. And you've got real wood on the window treatments. Storage up there, and I'm sure you've got 110 outlets up in the front there. And let's show it. Let's see. There we go. 110 outlet. Yeah, you got a cabinet here. You, I guess, pull the bed out a little bit. Yeah. And I do check all corners of all campers, RVs, motorhomes that I list, and I check for water damage is the first thing. And condition of the outside, the decal, stuff like that, for any wear, as far as condition and maintenance. Yeah, this thing passed with flying colors. Wall switches here for lights, up here in the bed area. Man, this floor plan's got a ton of storage. Here's your curtain for privacy from the bedroom area down into the living room. More than likely a jackknife sleeper sofa, and if that's original, you can tell that this thing has definitely been well maintained. I'm guessing your TV would go there. Hookups right here. This is going to be 110 outlets there. And GFI too. Thermostat controls for your furnace and your AC. 13,500 BTU AC unit. And spoke too soon. All right, it's not ducted. It's non-ducted, but still more than enough for this thing. 13,500 BTU AC units are usually put in trailers shorter than 30 foot long with 30-foot living quarters, and this is a 10-foot short wall, so I'm not sure what the exact living measurements are, but yeah, you're taken care of. Thermostat control there. Again, I think it's 25 or 35,000 BTUs. Light switches here, controls for your holding tanks, and I don't have my glasses on. Batteries good, brand new. Dual batteries. Freshwater tank, 40 gallon. Black tank, which is your toilet, 32 gallon. And your gray tank, which is your sink and your shower, 32 gallon. Water heater switch, water heater pump. This might just be a gas water heater. I'm going to say it's just gas. But you do have a 6 gallon water heater on this thing. Ceiling lights, overhead lights, that's a gimme. That's easy to figure out. Yeah. Look at that sofa. Oh, it's got to be original because that's the colors they were using back then. Let me straighten up my gimbal again. There you go. Let's try it. Yeah, I'm one-handed, but yeah, it's a jackknife, so you can sleep definitely one comfortably there, adult, and two, so you got 3 people you can sleep comfortably. Stereo looks like it's still working. CD, probably DVD. Again, day-night shades. Let me open it up. A little bit of staining, but I think a little bit of peroxide, maybe a little bit of spray bleach. Clean it up pretty easy. Reader lights, and look at the treatments. Nice little horse etching right there. There you go. See it? Yeah, nice detail. And stereo speakers. Again, I'm not sure how good they are, but you got them. 6 cubic foot gas electric, yeah, Dometic refrigerator. Kick it on. About 5 hours later, you got a cold fridge. It hadn't been on, so they just pulled this out of storage. Kitchen area, you do have the 3-burner gas cooktop. Front burner usually is a high output for boiling water, stuff like that. Again, generator prepped. So you've got all the stuff for the generator. 0 hours because there's no generator on it yet. But you're set up for it. The microwave readout is not working, but it works. I tried it. It works, but you just got to set a timer. Lid for more counter space over your gas cooktop. Storage for pots and pans, odds and ends. Yeah, 110 outlet there, 110 outlet there. They didn't skimp on the outlets. Light bulb's not working on this. The owner knows about it, and I think he said he was going to take care of it. The owner is an electrician, so he said, oh yeah, that's no problem at all. It's probably a light bulb though. Usually it is. All right, let's go in the bathroom. Foot flush porcelain toilet. Wow. I would think they would put plastic in some of these horse trailers. And you do have the shower. Yeah, glass enclosed. That's a selling feature. Yeah, glass enclosed selling. Oh, glass enclosed shower. That's a big deal. Everything looks like it's in excellent shape. Yeah, let's lock that. There we go. Did I show this? Closet space with light. That was a selling feature. Automatic light that kicks on in the closet. Let's spin around here. Looks like you got another light bulb out right there. Medicine cabinet, not just a mirror. 110 outlet right there. They don't do this stuff on RVs, even high-end stuff. 110 outlet right here. Man, it's what you want. I'm guessing that's the switch for the stall area. Yeah. Where is it? I just saw it. There's a light somewhere around here. I just saw it. Let me fix my gimbal. My gimbal's giving me some trouble today. There we go. Hopefully it didn't mess anything up. All right, I want to find this light. Well, I see it. There it is. All right, all the lights right there. There we go. Yeah. And I did check for water damage around any toilets. Yeah, again, this trailer passed with flying colors. All right, I think I got everything. Let's go outside. Do a final walk around. Yeah, pretty trailer. Again, it's for sale by owner, located in New Albany, Indiana. If you want to come and see the camper, just call the number on the ad or call 502-645-3124. If you want to keep up to date on RVs coming for sale by owner in the Louisville, Kentucky area, or even horse trailers, sometimes I do them. You can keep track by following HelpSellMyRV.com on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube.